Hi everyone, my name's Frankie and welcome to a Movie a Day Challenge. Today is day number 12 and it's January 12th, 2018. Today I'll be watching the 1991 action film Hudson Hawk, starring Bruce Willis. A film that I've always wanted to watch before, but never actually had the time to sit down and do so. Now in each episode of a Movie a Day Challenge, I pick one movie that I've never seen and place it on my movie list. And while saying that, I then take the movie that I'm supposed to watch and place its movie poster to the side of me. I do this because I don't know the plot of the movie. I may know who stars in the film based on the movie poster, but I have no idea what the movie's about. So I draw a conclusion from each movie poster that I put to the side of me. And this movie poster is pretty cool. You have Bruce Willis swinging from this side to the next. And it seems really awesome because you got big bold letters that say, "Catch the excitement, catch the adventure, catch the hawk." Typical early 90s, late 80s marketing plans from a movie distribution company. Great marketing, I gotta say. And in each episode of a Movie a Day Challenge, after taking my conclusion from the movie poster itself, I then go ahead and watch the film. But in a Movie a Day Challenge, I come back then and tell you a little bit about the movie without revealing the plot to you. Why? Because I want you, the viewer, to take part in a Movie a Day Challenge and watch each film as I go along. So right now, I'm going to go ahead out and watch Hudson Hawk, and then I'm going to come back and tell you a little about the movie. I just finished the 1991 action film Hudson Hawk, starring Bruce Willis. And I gotta say, at the beginning of this film, I was really hyped up for it. Because that is a cool looking poster. Especially with the bold letters that spell out excitement and adventure. And anything in the early 90s and late 80s, starring Bruce Willis, you know it's gonna be an action film. I mean, Die Hard? Come on. So, let me explain how I feel about this film. This poster is completely misleading. If in 1991 I actually went to go sit in a movie thinking that this was going to be a cool action film, I would want to go and get my money back. That's all I'm going to say. Now, the film itself. The film itself does have its explosions, does have some gunfire, very tiny little bit of blood, but it is not an action film. This is an action slapstick comedy, which made me feel very uncomfortable. Why? Because I had very high hopes, thinking that this was going to be a really cool film. Now, the story itself. Bruce Willis, I'll keep this in mind, doesn't show up in the film for about 4.5 to 6 minutes into the film. I started the movie up thinking, oh, okay, you're going to start off, oh, okay, it's got a little narrator. What am I watching? The beginning of this film starts off and talks all about Leonardo da Vinci. Why? Well, that doesn't happen until later on in the film, and I'm not going to spoil it for you, but just keep in mind that if you're going to turn on the film and you're going to witness the opening scenes of everything, you don't have the wrong film in your DVD player. Sorry, fumbled there. Anyway, what happens next is that Bruce Willis is coming out of jail as Hudson Hawk. Now, Hudson Hawk's real name is Eddie. And he's being accompanied by his parole officer down the halls of jail. And as he's coming out of jail, his parole officer goes, "You need to perform one more heist." And I was like, oh, okay, that sounds strange. And he goes, "You need to go to an art gallery and take this horse and steal it for the Mario Brothers." The Mario Brothers? A few minutes later, Hudson Hawk meets his friend Tommy, played by Danny Aiello, still thinking, okay, this is going to be a really cool action film. You got Bruce Willis, Hudson Hawk is a cat burglar. You got his buddy Tommy, who's played by Danny Aiello. This is going to be a friggin' cool movie. And Danny Aiello mentions Nintendo. Mario Brothers. Nintendo. The writer of this film needs a kick in the ass. Not only because of that, but because later on in the film, someone who's supposed to be not around anymore and supposed to be completely gone comes back to life. Not going to mention who. Not going to mention why. But when he comes back to life, Hudson Hawk then says, that makes sense. Yeah, sure. As if the writer just went, no, I'm going to write him back into the story. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And even with his own words, that makes sense. It didn't make sense. It made me feel very odd and messed with my intelligence, I want to say. Why would you do that? Why? Why? But I know why. Slapstick comedy. In action films, when people go away, they go away. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, enough about Hudson Hawk. Tomorrow is day 13 of a Movie a Day challenge, and I'll be watching the 1985 action film Invasion USA, starring that guy. And needless to say, that man brings action. So, with that said, my name's Frankie. I'll be here tomorrow for Invasion USA. And basically, please like this video and comment below, because I know there's some people who probably didn't like Hudson Hawk as much as I did. Or maybe there's some of you that actually think that this might be Bruce Willis's greatest film. Just let me know below. And please subscribe to this channel, A Movie a Day Challenge. Although I didn't like this film, I really want you, the viewer, to partake in a Movie a Day Challenge and watch Hudson Hawk. These are my opinions, not yours. You may have something completely different. And in saying that, as I said, I'll be here back tomorrow for day 13. I'll see you tomorrow.